Andrew Huberman, one of the most influential speakers and a globally recognized neuroscientist, offers a powerful message. Stress can be managed and even conquered in as little as 20 seconds. We all know how damaging stress can be. It's often described as the root of all illness, and it impacts both our mental and physical well-being. But what exactly is stress? Dr. Huberman explains that stress is determined by how much your internal experience aligns or doesn't align with your external reality. When the two match, we feel relief or even happiness. But when they don't, we feel discomfort, and that discomfort is what we call stress. Our body then produces various chemicals to try to close that gap, triggering automatic reactions. This video focuses on simple yet powerful neuroscience and psychology-based techniques to help you manage stress more effectively. By the end, you'll gain tools that allow you to shift from being overwhelmed to performing at your best. Stress isn't necessarily bad. It's a biological response that helps us take action. While it's not solely for survival, it's deeply wired into our brain and body. In fact, stress helps us stay alert and respond to danger or pressure. But many people think, just tell me what to do to fix it. And Huberman agrees. If you understand how stress works, the tools he shares will work far more effectively. Stress can be triggered by mental pressure, like deadlines or exams, or by physical discomfort, like being out in the cold. When stress kicks in, your body reacts in two main ways. First, the sympathetic nervous system, the one that runs from your neck down to your tailbone, gets activated. Neurotransmitters like acetylcholine stimulate the release of adrenaline from the adrenal glands. This wakes up muscles and organs, increases heart rate, and boosts blood flow to help your body respond quickly. Second, other body systems like digestion and repair are suppressed. The body focuses on movement and escape, not recovery. That's why it's important to recognize these changes happening inside us. Dr. Huberman emphasizes that while stress responses are natural, they can also be excessive or unnecessary in daily life. And if we can learn to recognize and redirect those responses, we can reduce stress dramatically. Instead of trying to shut stress down, we can activate different systems in the body to balance it. The best way? Trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for rest and calm. Fortunately, this system is linked to muscles around the face and eyes, and it can be influenced through simple breathing techniques. Huberman recommends what's known as the physiological sigh. It's a practice used in medical training that calms the brain and body by engaging the diaphragm. Here's how it works. Take 2 short inhales through the nose. Follow it with 1 long, slow exhale through the mouth. This breathing pattern sends a signal to your brain. You're okay, slow down. When you inhale deeply, your diaphragm moves down and your heart expands. Blood flows more slowly and your brain responds by increasing heart rate. But when you exhale deeply, especially longer than your inhale, your diaphragm rises, your heart shrinks slightly, and your brain signals that it's safe to relax. That's why short, strong inhales followed by a long, steady exhale can quickly calm your nervous system. It only takes 10 to 20 seconds to feel the effects. You may have done this instinctively before. Think about how someone breathes after crying. Those sharp inhales followed by long exhales. It's the body's natural way of calming down. Breathing is the fastest way to regulate your stress response, but over time, you also want to build your stress tolerance. Huberman suggests training yourself to stay calm even during intense situations. For example, take a cold shower, do a sprint, or hop on a bike. When your heart is racing and adrenaline is pumping, that's your chance to practice slow breathing and mental calm. Another tip: use your vision. Stress narrows your focus and constricts your pupils. But if you purposely widen your gaze, looking out at a horizon or softening your visual field, your body begins to relax. It's another way to calm your nervous system through physical input. With regular practice, your threshold for stress gets higher. What used to overwhelm you may start to feel manageable, even calm. Finally, Huberman reminds us, Not all stress is harmful. In small doses, it boosts focus and supports the immune system. But chronic stress, lasting months or years, can be dangerous. Long-term elevated stress increases the risk of heart disease and other serious conditions. This is especially true in today's fast-paced world, where people with type A personalities are constantly under pressure. These individuals are more likely to experience harmful stress patterns. While regular exercise and meditation help, the most powerful antidote to long-term stress is connection. Spend time with people who make you feel safe and calm. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be a friend or even a pet. Trust and connection release serotonin, a chemical that brings happiness and balance to the entire body. So take a breath, widen your gaze, move your body, and surround yourself with people who support you. That's how we begin to conquer stress. Not by avoiding it, but by understanding it and responding with calm, intention, and care.